Shalom, everyone. If you're new to my station, I am the Hebrew Widow, the Hebrew Rose of Jericho, coming at you with some judgment news. Daniel 7. In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream, and visions passed through his mind as he was lying in bed. He wrote down the substance of his dream. Daniel said, "In my vision at night I looked, and there before me were the four winds of heaven churning up the great sea. Four great beasts, each different from the other, came up out of the sea. The first was like a lion, and it had the wings of an eagle. I watched until its wings were torn off, and it was lifted from the ground so that it stood on 2 feet like a human being, and the mind of a human was given to it. And there before me was a second beast, which looked like a bear. It was raised up on one of its sides, and it had 3 ribs in its mouth between its teeth. It was told, 'Get up and eat your fill of flesh.' After that I looked, and there before me was another beast, one that looked like a leopard, and on its back had 4 wings like those of a bird. This beast had 4 heads, and it was given authority to rule. After that, my vision at night, I looked, and there before me was a 4th beast, terrifying and frightening, and very powerful. It had large iron teeth. It crushed and devoured its victims and trampled under feet whatever was left. It was different from the former beast, and it had 10 horns. While I was thinking about the horns, there before me was another horn, a little one, which came up among them, and 3 of the first horns were uprooted before it. This horn had eyes like the eyes of a human being, and the mouth that spoke boastfully. As I looked, thrones were set in place, and the Ancient of Days took his seat. His clothing was as white as snow. The hair of his head was white like wool. His throne was flaming with fire, and its wheels were all ablaze. A river of fire was flowing, coming out from before him. Thousands upon thousands attended him. 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The court was seated, and the books were opened. Before I continue, STARSEED United, do you know that we have had the same kind of Daniel experience? You know, we've been pondering on those horns, on those beasts. We've been dealing with them. All of those things that Daniel saw, all of the beasts and their horns, and, the monsters that they were, he was pondering on them. And then he saw the courts of the Most High, and our Father, the Ancient of Days, made his appearance, and the books were opened. We're having a similar experience. Our Holy Mother led us to the Holy Courts. STARSEED United. We were chosen and appointed and I was anointed to find Zion, true Zion, and the court of the Most High God of Israel. And he has bowed the heavens to hear us. And he is answering us. The books are opened. What Daniel saw, we're experiencing it. We're opening the books by the guidance of Mother. And the proof is in the pudding that this magic, this wonderful magic that was bestowed upon us is real. It's real. We're in the day's judgment. And the final decision is about to happen. But let me read on because this is so magical. When I read this, I've read this before. This is one of the major prophecies in the Bible. Daniel's vision. And ours is very, very similar. So let me read on, y'all. Then I continued to watch because of the boastful words the horn was speaking. I kept looking until the beast was slain and his body destroyed and thrown into the blazing fire. The other beasts had been stripped of their authority, but were allowed to live for a period of time. In my vision at night I looked, and there before me was one like a son of man, coming with the clouds of heaven. He approached the Ancient of Days and was led into his presence. He was given authority, glory, and sovereign power. All nations and people of every language worshipped him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that will not pass away, and his kingdom is one that will never be destroyed. I, Daniel, was troubled in spirit, and the visions that passed through my mind disturbed me. I approached one of those standing there and asked him the meaning of all this. So he told me and gave me the interpretation of these things. The four great beasts are four kings that will rise from the earth. But the holy people of the Most High will receive the kingdom and will possess it forever. Yes, forever and ever. Abracadabra. Oh my goodness, this is so magical. I'm so excited, you guys. Oh my goodness, do you guys see like the similarities going on here with what we're doing? Then I wanted to know the meaning of the fourth beast, which was different from all the others and most terrifying, with its iron teeth and bronze claws. The beast that crushed and devoured its victims and trampled underfoot whatever was left. I also wanted to know about the 10 horns on its head and about the other horn that came up, before which 3 of them fell. The horn that looked more imposing than the others and that had eyes and a mouth that spoke boastfully. As I watched, this horn was waging war against the holy people and defeated them until the Ancient of Days came and pronounced judgment in favor of the holy people of the Most High. And the same time came when they possessed the kingdom he gave me this explanation. The fourth beast is the fourth kingdom that will appear on earth. It will be different from all the other kingdoms and will devour the whole earth, trampling it down and crushing it. The 10 horns are the 10 kings who will come from this kingdom. After them, another king will arise, different from the earlier ones. He will subdue 3 kings. He will speak against the Most High and oppress his holy people and try to change the set times and the laws. The holy people will be delivered into his hand for a time and a half time. But the court will sit and his power will be taken away and completely destroyed forever. Then the sovereignty, power, and greatness of all the kingdoms under heaven will be handed over to the holy people of the Most High. Starseed United, you know what to do. Put those abracadabras in the comment section. His kingdom will be an everlasting kingdom, and all rulers will worship and obey him. This is the end of the matter. I, Daniel, was deeply troubled by my thoughts, and my face turned pale, but I kept the matter to myself. If you see what I see, give your Father praise and glory. Give your Mother adoration. Oh, do you guys see it? Oh my goodness. The Ancient of Days is about to appear, you guys. He's about to appear. And I already caught the Son of Man in the clouds in all of his blackness. That was just a sample of it. Oh, y'all, the final judgments are coming very, very shortly. And these beasts that had us, these beasts that trampled, these beasts that stole everything, these beasts that systemically changed their laws to keep us in captivity, these beasts that kept us incarcerated, these beasts that kept us at the bottom of the pyramid of economics, these beasts that brutally attack us for no reason, these beasts, they're losing their power in this final judgment. Abracadabra. Oh, Father, this is so exciting. Oh, this is so exciting. The Most High is going to make his final judgment. He's going to make his final judgment. And what did he say? Oh my goodness, I told y'all all kingdoms. This is the only place, I'm telling you, this petri dish of a planet is the only place in the universe that do not respect and honor and bow down to Adam and the Holy Family, the Most High's children. The only place in this universe. And the Most High, I told y'all what it was all about. That's what makes it, all the bullshit that I had to go through in my life, all the pain, all the sorrow, all the struggling, all of that, it was worth it, honey, to become that powerful antibody to destroy all of those little horns, all of those monsters, all of those beasts that spread that virus, colonized it. It was worth it, honey. All you starseed out there, we went through hell in this dimension. They knew exactly who we were, and they dished it out heavy. But one day, we survived and we overcame it. Just like a virus, we overcame all of the effects of that virus and became powerful antibodies. And the Most High is going to heal this universe. We're recapturing this dimension, the only dimension, like I said. That's what we're here to do. And these final judgments are here. I already gave a warning to the spies out there. You spies out there. Yeah, and all you governments that get your reports of what I'm saying over here. The Hebrew roads to Jericho. Yeah, you spies out there, I gave you a warning. First of all, the first warning Mother downloaded to me that you know is true is that those spy balloons that y'all said was Chinese spy balloons, you know it was from the Atlanteans. That's why you didn't shoot them down. You didn't try to guide them. You didn't touch them. And they bring judgment from the first one in that East Palestine, Ohio train derailment. The second one in Hawaii. And the Messiah got busy with that fire tornado and blast coming out of his mouth. And he burned up almost all of Canada. He set the whole Mediterranean coastline and that wicked Buddha, Italy, on fire in judgment last summer. The earth was boiling last summer. And you governments, you foolish governments, listening to scientists, trying to convince the people that we could possibly do something to escalate these judgments. No way, no how. These are judgments only my Messiah, my big brother. His kingdom is everlasting and always has been. Yeah, even here, we just had to process, we was a part of the process, y'all, of ridding the universe. That's why we had to go through what we went through. But our Messiah has reigned forever. He has an everlasting kingdom. And we're a part of it. And that is the final judgment. We're taking them to the courts of the Most High. And they are losing their power. Every time we take them to the courts of the Most High, they're losing their power. Hashatan has lost his magic. And the Most High is about to hand us all of our crowns and our thrones. And we will be respected in this dimension as we are in the universe. That is the download that I have for you guys today. These similarities are uncanny. I don't come from the Bible very much. Yeah, I don't come from the Bible. I just depend on the downloads. But I was led by Mother to Daniel 7, and we can see that the court of the Most High is there. And the similarities. We don't see him in all of his glory with his white woolly hair and his white garment. But he has his left hand of judgment stretched out with the rivers of fire. And so does the Messiah. And that just happened 2 weeks ago. People better recognize. Yeah, and the other gods that were in Zion, Poseidon, and Pegasus are riding on this earth. And I'm going to be coming back with another judgment news on these judgments. Because, see, this war has dwindled down. Yeah, it's pooping out. Yes, it's about to just... Netanyahu and his crew, I asked the Most High, I want to see them judged in this 3D. They're not going to have any allies to save them. Like, you guys remember when they were threatening the ICC with military action if they dared to arrest Netanyahu? Well, he don't have allies like that anymore. And I asked the Most High, I was like, I want to see him squirm in this 3D too. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Abracadabra. Yeah, and so now this war's coming to a close, and we know all during this war, the host of the Most High went on pause after last summer. 23 unprecedented weather events of all kind and earthquakes. Earthquakes. And then they went on pause with this war after the earthquake in Morocco. They went on pause. This war is coming to an end, and that was the second warning. Is that when the war comes to an end, the judgments will coming on another level. And then we had the last spy balloon that just crossed over the United States of America and ended up over there in Israel. It went all that distance. And that's telling you something about this American-Israeli connection. The beast, the monster, Babylon. Babylon is going to lose all of its authority and all of its power very shortly. Abracadabra. And the Father's going to hand it all over to us. And he's the only one that could do it. We had no power against our enemies. That's why Daniel was like, oh, he was perplexed. He was pondering. We've been pondering for 2 years over all of those horns, all of those monsters and beasts. We've been taking their asses to the courts of the Most High, and they are falling. They are falling. I don't care who they are. All praises to the Most High. We are judges, and it has proven out. And the Most High is about to make his final judgment. Father, I can't wait till you make that final judgment, Father. May it be quickly. May it be soon. Abracadabra. That is the download that I have for you guys today. All praises to the Most High God of Israel, the creator of all things and the master of the day of judgment. Much gratitude, thanksgiving, Mother, the most beautiful one. We adore you above all because that's what our Father does. We thank you for all of this wisdom on our magical mission, our journey at STARSEED United, taking our enemies to that most holy place that you led us to. And our Father has bowed the heavens and heard us, and he has made judgments already. And we're looking forward to this final judgment, Mother. Thank you for guiding us on our part in this mission. And we pledge our allegiance to our big brother Messiah, the King and the God of this earth. His reign is everlasting. Yes. Kwam Yasharallah, big brother. Kwam Yasharallah, the host of the Most High. Kwam Yasharallah. Yeah, they're bringing judgment and justice. And nobody can do anything about it. Because our big brother has the biggest military in the universe. And everyone in the universe except for these people in this dimension, the serpent seed in this dimension, Lucifer, his children, all of his cronies, the fallen ones are the only enemies of our big brother Messiah. All the other worlds in the universe are allied with our big brother. The Galactic Federation, all the galaxies and the universes are allied with our big brother. Yes, it's nothing that they could do. I don't care what kind of little power seat that they made up and they're sitting in. They will be destroyed shortly. Abracadabra. Yes, if you're new to my station and you resonate with this message, feel free to join in the fight. Subscribe. STARSEED United, don't forget to hit that like, because that's you validating that you're in the fight with me. I salute you all. Your service has been invaluable. You had to resonate with this very strange, magical mission, and you joined in the fight. And I salute you all, and I just want to give you gratitude for all of the kind words of encouragement, putting your energy with mine in the courts of the Most High, putting your 777s and abracadabras in the comments section. It is working. Yes. And your words of encouragement are so valuable to me. It just gives me energy. And I just want to thank you all for that and your kind gifts of love. And a special shout out to Yvonne K. May the Most High bless you, sister, over and over and over again as you have blessed me 1,000-fold for whatever your heart's desire. Abracadabra. Okay, you guys, may goodness and mercy follow us all the days of our lives, so that we may dwell in that royal, holy palace with our Father, our Mother, and our big brother Messiah. Forever and ever, yes, forever and ever. Abracadabra. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share all of this good news. Doesn't it feel good to fight back? STARSEED United forever. STARSEED for life. Yes. Hallelujah. Thank you so much for your kind support of this station. Yes, all your gifts of love. May the Most High bless you 100-fold for whatever your heart's desire. Abracadabra. Okay, until the next judgment news, your big sister, the Hebrew widow, the Hebrew rose, Jericho out. Shalom.